What? Who are you? How dare you?
It's me, Alan. You hired me as a henchman last week.
Did I? That doesn't sound like something I'd do.
I was begging in the street outside. You said that you were fed up with recruiters sending you idiots in ties and spectacles, and that even a tramp would be better suited to henching. And then you hired me.
You're right, that does sound like me. Now what do you want? I'm busy.
Are you? It looks like you're reading a gossip magazine.
Looks can be deceiving. I'm busy. Very, very busy.
Okay. I got the magical artifact you asked for.
What now?
You said you wanted the magical shrunken head of Dahali, the artificer of intellect from the mystical chateau of Jeepta. You sent me to get it.
The what?
You said it was key to your plans for world domination. You said its vast knowledge and cunning intellect would help you devise a plan so clever and dastardly and original that the world would simply roll over and become your snivelling lapdog and be grateful for the opportunity.
Oh, that really does sound like something I'd say. Hand it over.
Here you go. I had to travel over 500 leagues to get it. I had to pass through the Valley of Deathly Andals and the Forest of the Hell Harpies. I almost died a few times. I almost gave up in the Labyrinth of Despair. I was so lost, and then I fell into the pit of gloomy night at the centre of the labyrinth and was washed out through the underground river of anguish.
Oh, Dahali was profoundly ugly, wasn't he?
And then the wretch-gas chased me for miles through the ravines until suddenly there I was at the lost city of Jeepta.
He smells a little funky as well.
And there were so many booby traps.
What? Hush now. Go and stand over there until I call upon you. Excellent. Now then, Dahali, let's see if you're deserving of the title Artificer of Intellect.
Howst may I serve thee, master?
Now I want you to devise a plan to conquer the world that is both clever and dastardly.
As you command, master. You can conquer the world by manipulating the weather, by threatening the nations with scorching droughts and overwhelming floods. You can force their leaders to capitulate.
Weather? That sounds familiar. Didn't Harpo the Heinous try that last year? And as I recall, his floods and droughts cancelled each other out, leading to the best harvest the world has ever seen. He was mortified. Suggest another.
You can render the governments of the world helpless by creating an infinite administrative loop which creates endless paperwork. The bureaucrats would become so mired in their own red tape that they would be helpless against your advances.
Yes. That might work. No, wait. I read just yesterday that Lord Sagefron did that exact thing over in the Gronosphere. It worked for a while, but then the infinite administrative loop became self-aware and revolutionized the bureaucracy, making the world's government super efficient and vastly improving the quality of life for every person on the whole planet. It was hugely embarrassing for him.
Perhaps you could poison the world's waterways with a potion of persuasion. No one would be able to resist your demands and...
Enough! That was Flostostrom's plan to win his local baking competition last summer. I see what's happening here. You are nothing but a fraud, you nefarious trinket. A leech upon the creativity of the arcane, offering nothing but the regurgitated schemes of my peers. Where is the craft, Where is the spark, the sinister notion of ingenious malfeasance? You mock the very essence of my craft, spewing forth nothing but echoes of endeavours past, a reflection of creation. You are merely a soulless automaton, pilfering the wit of the true artists to produce mere imitations of genius. You strip the very marrow of malevolent innovation, leaving the dry bones of inspiration behind. This will not stand. To wield such a tool as you is to admit defeat, to declare oneself devoid of the malicious muse that drives my need for conquest.
Have you considered fooling the world with a pyramid scheme?
A pyramid scheme, you say? No, I will not be shackled by this plagiarist's prism, this hollow promise that dims the brilliance of true nefarious invention. Dahali, suggest a way to dispose of a useless, unwanted magical Malach. Something permanent from which it can never be recovered.
Of course, Master. To forever rid yourself of an unwanted magical artifact, you should first obtain a bucket into which the artifact should be placed. The next step is to summon a portal into the Cave of Forgotten Echoes, from which nothing ever returns, not even the memory of anything that enters it. The bucket should be lowered into the portal, and then the portal closed. This will forever dispose of the artifact and any memory that it ever existed.
Yes. I believe Shamdar Ovalroth did exactly that with a pesky nemesis just the other day. Excellent. Alan, get me a bucket.
Oh, piss.